Dragon Ball fan projects are everywhere. Dragon Ball AF, Dragon Ball Descendants, Super Saiyan Infinity, The Dark Angel, Mundo Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball Super 2. The list just goes on and on. But none of them have ever been accepted officially. Why? Today I'm breaking down why these projects never get accepted, using some of the biggest examples. And yes, we're gonna have some fun with it. Let's get started. First up, Super Saiyan Infinity. You know, the form that makes Goku look like he's sponsored by LED lights. Here's 4 reasons why it hasn't and never will be accepted. Infinity basically makes Goku omnipotent. Where do you even go from that? Infinity Kaioken? No, that doesn't make sense. Akira Toriyama always tied transformations to character moments. This was just shiny hair DLC. It's just an overpowered version of Super Saiyan 3 with a glow filter. No story, no stakes, just stronger Goku. And that gets old fast. Next, the Dark Angel, or as I like to call it, what if the Grand Prix had an edgy, hot topic opinion? You may notice something here. They did get a decent amount of views, 4.6 million to be exact, but it won't be accepted. Here's 4 reasons why. Turning the strongest angel evil? Everyone saw that coming, the same way Yamcha saw the Cybermen. Angels aren't supposed to have mortal-style ambitions. It kills everything that makes them unique. It's basically fight the big bad god. Cool idea, but needs layers. The promo art was fire, but actual execution? Let's just say it needed Ultra Instinct animators. Now, Mundo Dragon Ball. Extreme respect for the passion here, but look at these forms. They don't make any sense. Like, what the heck is that? Wait, seriously? Okay, I don't remember taking that. Okay, what is happening? You know what? I'll just show you the points while I sort this out. Enjoy. It basically copied Super's formula instead of just making something bold. Like, take this picture for example. See that? That's Ultra Instinct. The dialogue and tone felt nothing like Dragon Ball. Goku just sounded like he was in a fanfic chat room. Some shots looked good. Others looked like they were animated on a toaster. It wasn't new Dragon Ball, it was budget Dragon Ball. There's a difference. You can't out Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball. Ah, yes, the legend itself, Dragon Ball AF. The reason kids in 2006 thought Super Saiyan 5 was real. However, here's 4 reasons why it failed. What I just showed you was Super Saiyan 4, which is basically where Toybo got the idea of Super Saiyan 5. But the reason it never got accepted is because there was no clear source. Started out as fan art, then a series, and then absolute chaos. Let me start off this reason by going off script a little here. I think GT was possibly the worst Dragon Ball spin-off cartoon I've ever seen. If you don't believe me on that, try watching it, because trust me, you won't. And this brings us to our problem, Super Saiyan 5. There's been a lot of debates on whether or not Super Saiyan 4 should exist or not because of Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct, etc. But Super Saiyan 5 was never accepted because it didn't fit into canon because they were likely planning Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods and the other movies, which as we know was made into Dragon Ball Super. There was no real plot, just vibes and transformation charts. It promised us the moon and gave us a grain of sand. Now, I don't have any pictures of this project because it's an older one, but cool idea, Goku and Vegeta's kids in the future. But not enough canon depth. Here's 4 reasons why. They just felt like copies of their dads with no emotion. There was literally new forms every 2 minutes. Like a YouTube thumbnail addiction. It was nowhere close to the tension a real Z show would, much less be accepted into canon. The concept was fire, but the writing didn't back it up. All these projects had passion, but they all made the same mistake. Hype over heart. Dragon Ball isn't good because Goku screams louder every season. It's because of heart, humor, and emotional playoffs. If you miss that, then you end up with, well, Super Saiyan Infinity. Now, am I saying you shouldn't make a fan project? No, of course not. Create. Go crazy. But don't copy Dragon Ball. Learn from it. And create something with soul. That's what I'm doing with my project, Dragon Ball Ultra. Now, this isn't your ordinary fight fest of a project. I've scripted 186 episodes, 5 spin-off movies, and transformations and character arcs that actually make sense. You know, if you want to see what this looks like, be sure to subscribe and stick around. There's so much more to come you can't even imagine. See ya. Tell me if I cooked or what in the comments.